Have you ever wondered what it takes to become a legend? To go from a small kid with a big dream to one of the most celebrated athletes in history? This is the story of a boy from Rosario, Argentina, who defied the odds, overcame incredible challenges, and conquered the world of football. This is the story of Lionel Andres Messi. Our journey begins on June 24, 1987, in the working-class city of Rosario. Leo, as he was affectionately called, was the third of four children in a simple, football-loving family. His father, Jorge, was a steel factory manager, and his mother, Celia, worked in a magnet manufacturing workshop. From the moment he could walk, a football seemed to be permanently attached to his feet. He spent countless hours playing on the dusty streets with his older brothers and cousins. His grandmother, Celia, was his biggest supporter, always believing in his talent and taking him to his first matches. At the tender age of 4, he joined a local club, Grandally, coached by his father. Even then, his extraordinary talent was obvious. He was smaller than the other kids, but his speed, control, and ability to weave through defenders were simply magical. It was clear that this little boy had a special gift. His passion was pure, his love for the game infectious. He lived and breathed football. But just as his journey was beginning, a major obstacle appeared. At age 10, Messi was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency. This condition meant he wasn't growing at a normal rate, and without expensive medical treatment, his dream of becoming a professional footballer was in serious jeopardy. The treatment cost around $1,000 a month, a sum his family simply couldn't afford. It was a devastating blow. Local clubs, including the prestigious River Plate, were interested in his talent but were unwilling to foot the bill for his medical care. The future looked uncertain, and it seemed his incredible potential might never be realized. Then, in a turn of fate that would change the course of football history, an opportunity arose from across the Atlantic. Relatives in Catalonia had alerted FC Barcelona to this prodigious young talent. At just 13 years old, Messi and his father flew to Spain for a trial. The club's technical director, Carlos Rexach, was so astonished by what he saw that he famously made a decision on the spot. With no official contract paper at hand, he grabbed a napkin and wrote out a commitment to sign Messi, promising that the club would cover all his medical expenses. It was an unprecedented act of faith. This marked a pivotal moment in Messi's life. He moved to Spain, leaving his mother, brothers, and his entire childhood behind to chase his dream. The transition was incredibly difficult. He was a shy, quiet boy in a new country, far from his family. He struggled with homesickness and the initial challenges of adapting to a new culture and a new team at Barcelona's famed youth academy, La Masia. But on the pitch, he let his football do the talking. Despite his small stature, his skill was undeniable. He worked relentlessly, honing his craft, and quickly began to outshine his peers. His dedication was as impressive as his natural talent. The world got its first proper glimpse of this rising star on October 16, 2004. At just 17 years old, Messi made his official first-team debut for FC Barcelona. He was the third youngest player ever to play for the club at the time. The following May, he scored his first senior goal, a brilliant chip assisted by the legendary Ronaldinho. It felt like a passing of the torch. A new era was dawning at Camp Nou. Over the next few years, Messi's rise was meteoric. He transformed from a promising young winger into the centerpiece of the team. Under coach Pep Guardiola, he became the fulcrum of one of the greatest club sides in history. Playing as a false nine, Messi revolutionized the position, scoring an astonishing number of goals and creating countless chances for his teammates. He won everything there was to win with Barcelona. Numerous La Liga titles, Copa del Rey trophies, and the pinnacle of European club football, the UEFA Champions League. 4 times. Individually, the accolades poured in. He won the Ballon d'Or, the award for the world's best player, a record-breaking 8 times. His rivalry with Cristiano Ronaldo defined an entire generation of football, pushing both players to unimaginable heights. Messi's name became synonymous with greatness, with moments of genius that seemed to defy the laws of physics. His goals, his dribbles, his vision, he was a complete player, a true artist on the field. He became Barcelona's all-time leading scorer, breaking records that had stood for decades. He wasn't just a player. He was an icon, a symbol of the club. But for all his success at the club level, there was one area of his career that was filled with heartache, his journey with the Argentina national team. For years, major international trophies eluded him. He led Argentina to multiple finals, including the 2014 World Cup final and several Copa America finals, only to suffer agonizing defeats. The criticism back home was often harsh. Some questioned his commitment, his leadership, and his ability to perform for his country in the same way he did for his club. It was a heavy burden for him to carry. Yet he never gave up. He wore the blue and white stripes with immense pride time and time again. Then, in 2021, the tide finally turned. Messi led Argentina to victory in the Copa America, defeating arch-rivals Brazil in the final at the legendary Maracana Stadium. It was his first major international trophy with the senior team. The emotional outpouring from Messi and his teammates showed just how much it meant. The weight of a nation had been lifted from his shoulders. But the ultimate dream was still to come. The 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar was seen as his last chance to win the one trophy that had always escaped him. In what was one of the most dramatic and thrilling tournaments in history, Messi was simply sensational. He led from the front, scoring crucial goals, providing magical assists, and inspiring his team through every round. The final against France is considered by many to be the greatest football match ever played. After a rollercoaster of emotions, Argentina triumphed in a penalty shootout. Lionel Messi had finally won the World Cup. He had completed football. The images of him lifting that golden trophy are now etched into sporting folklore. A moment of pure joy and vindication that solidified his status as a national hero and, for many, the greatest player of all time. After an emotional departure from Barcelona and a 2-year spell at Paris Saint-Germain, Messi embarked on a new adventure. In the summer of 2023, he made a groundbreaking move to the United States, joining Inter Miami in Major League Soccer. His arrival sent shockwaves through the sporting world. Suddenly, all eyes were on American soccer. Stadiums sold out, viewership skyrocketed, and a new generation of fans was captivated. Even in a new league and a new country, his magic remained. He immediately led Inter Miami to their first-ever trophy, the League's Cup, proving that his talent, leadership, and passion for the game are truly universal. From the small streets of Rosario to the biggest stadiums in the world, Lionel Messi's story is a powerful testament to perseverance, humility, and the relentless pursuit of a dream. He overcame a growth-stunting medical condition, the pain of leaving his home, and years of crushing international disappointment. Through it all, he remained a humble, family-oriented man who let his feet do the talking. His journey inspires millions, reminding us that with talent, hard work, and an unwavering belief in yourself, anything is possible. He's not just a footballer. He's a global icon, a source of hope, and a true legend of the beautiful game. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this. Let us know in the comments what Messi moment is your favorite. See you in the next one.